Released in 1961, Gorgo gorged itself on British cinemagoers. Well, after an American release, oddly enough. It's a kaiju film linking many to the genre outside the king of it all, Japan. Having various releases throughout the years, it's nice to finally have a version of the film on 4K, released by Vinegar Syndrome. With quality comes a cost, and that begs the question, is it worth the purchase? Today, we'll be finding out. As usual, the equipment I use will be in the description. Always remember, different equipment will produce different results. The film itself was watched straight off the 4K disc with my UB820 player. The 4K disc, as well as the Blu-ray included, are region-free, so you shouldn't have any issues watching the movie. If you have any questions on this release, be sure to leave a comment, and be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the review. Starting with video, I was heavily impressed for the most part. This release supports HDR, allowing for some deep and rich colors. You get a solid amount of range in the areas you visit, from vast oceans, to tiny islands, to busybody London streets. You get to see some gorgeous areas, and the visuals truly capture it. I found especially on the island of Nara, the textures of the buildings and nature really shined, with the deep greens and the various stone houses making for some great set pieces. It made for a nice contrast to London's bright and colorful areas, which really let the HDR shine when it comes to getting some eye-catching moments. I found the blacks here to be really inky, but never to a point of obscuring the image. With most of the kaiju action coming at night, it's heavily appreciated. While most of the scenes focusing on the actors look fantastic, there are dips at points, which I'll get into momentarily. Gorgo and the miniatures look incredible, especially during the action-packed finale. There are some scenes here that had my jaw on the floor. A lot of love went into these props, and it 100% shows. Just awesome. Seeing the destruction and costume in such high quality was a massive treat. As I mentioned, we do get some lower quality scenes, some of it due to the effects used, and others due to age. Many of the sequences taking place on and in the ocean are noticeably lower quality than the shots taken on land, with a whole sequence at the start of the third act looking severely worse for wear. Like, severely worse for wear. It's pretty rough. You also get some general cell issues through the film as well, such as the beginning sequence of the movie, where constant white scratches can be seen on the right-hand side of the picture. Though noticeable, if you don't pay any mind to it, you'd most likely miss it. These need to be noted, as they did take me aback while watching, but those negatives are fairly few and far between, and overall, the picture here is super solid, especially for the kaiju scenes. I'm quite content with this. For audio, we get an English mono track, and funny enough, an isolated music and effects track. Out of all the Vinegar Syndrome releases I've reviewed, the sound on this has to be my favorite. Dialogue is perfect, with music and sound effects being balanced very well. There's weight to the sound, with crashing waves and the roars and stomps of Gorgo, bringing a sense of scale and presence, while quiet and more personal moments give you the respect required. You really get engrossed in the film as it progresses, and a good chunk of that comes from the sound design, especially with the scenes involving Gorgo. For a mono track, I am very impressed with what we have here. Solid thumbs up. For special features, you'll be getting a commentary track with film historian Stephen R. Bissett, Gorgo Lives, a featurette hosted by Stephen R. Bissett. The Ninth Wonder of the World, The Making of Gorgo, mini documentary, now extended for this release. Gorgo, Behind the Scenes, an archival making of featurette. Waiting for Gorgo, 2009 short film, a behind the scenes featurette of Waiting for Gorgo, original trailer, promotional image gallery, video galleries for production notes, lobby cards, posters, press book, and general photos, and Gorgo, the Monster from the Sea video comic. Dude, holy crap. This is an absolutely stacked release, and I'm beyond impressed with the variety here. For packaging, I unfortunately only have the standard release, as the limited release is now out of print and severely overpriced. But I can say I still really like the basic case. The cover art is gorgeous, once again being done by Matt Frank, which can be reversed to reveal the original poster. Again, the only major issue I have here is that the anatomy poster included is in the case itself, which can lead to damaging. Past that, gorgeous art. So, is this worth the purchase? Yes, yes, yes. Out of the 3 Vinegar Syndrome kaiju releases, this has to be my personal favorite. The image quality has its dips, but looks damn stunning when it counts. The audio is great, providing a fantastic example of what can be accomplished with a basic track. And the special features. Man, we love to see it. I am beyond happy to own this. If you're looking to own Gorgo, I'd point you to this release. And if you're a fan looking to possibly upgrade, I'd say it's worth it. For context, I genuinely like this release so much that I almost want to buy the limited release on the aftermarket. Almost. Highly recommend this. Thanks for making it to the end of the review. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. If you have any questions on this release, or want to share your personal thoughts on it, be sure to leave a comment. And if you really enjoyed, be sure to subscribe. More physical media content is on the way. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Tobisatsu, and I hope that you have a great day.